A Nigerian-made AAA game will screw up our economy. A few months ago, a brave Naira lander graced us with his insights on a AAA company, which caused an uprising and manhunt. It is safe to say that at least 99% of people disagreed with him. In fairness, he is entitled to his own opinion, even though it is a wrong opinion, but none of the factors that he mentions are actually a lifeline in a AAA game. For a AAA game to exist in this country, you are going to have to get a lot of factors right. Let's go down these factors in the smallest possible manner. Keep those words in mind, smallest possible manner. To make a AAA game, or any game for that matter, you are going to need people. Game developers, game designers, generally people that just work on games, okay? That brings us to our first question. How many people are going to work on this game? A standard AAA game is rumored to have at least 200 to 600 staff members working on it. But since I said smallest possible manner, this our game is going to require 100 people working on it. Let's say these 100 people are your homies, your ride or die guys. These are people who believe in this project you are pursuing, and all of them agreed to be paid 30k a month. I said they are your homies. Somehow you have 100 close jobless friends that somehow all work in game development. Now you have your crew, but you don't have all the time in the world. So this game is going to be completed in 2 years. That's 30k for 100 people for 24 months. That's already 72 million naira. You are going to need a building to accommodate this your staff. Let's say you have maxed out your lock meter, so you found a building that is going to accommodate all of you guys for 2 years. That is going to cost just 10 million naira. Now we are at 82 million. I hope you are not expecting those guys to create your game on their own systems. They are going to need new computers, and guess who's going to buy that for them? Again, because of your luck, you got a great deal from HP. They are going to give you a powerful system with 2 monitors each for just 200k. That's 20 million. So now we have arrived at 102 million. So what game engine are we going to be running this our game on? We're going to have to pay licensing fee for using their engine. Let's say you are going to use Unity, and Unity have decided to give us their engine for just 10 million. Now it's 112 million. Wow, great.
Oga, Jen no go dey ni.
Yes.
We
are going to need a generator. You have to be bad shit insane to think a normal generator is going to cut it here. So we're going to need a mechanogen. 2 mechanogens. The other gen is going to be a backup for the other gen, because Lord knows your gen is going to be running like crazy during the rainy season. I don't think I need to explain that to any Nigerian. So that's another 10 million, which brings us to 122 million. So diesel, if I'm truly going to calculate how much diesel is going to cost for the 2 years, I think I'm just going to end the video on just diesel. But let's put it like this. Let's say you were driving and a beautiful young lady hit your car. Bear with me. She was so sorry and she decided to pay for damages, and just like a Nigerian film, a useless Nigerian film, you guys became friends and somehow started dating. Then you find out that she is the director of her father's petrol station. She believes in this your project and decides to help you. Because you don't want to seem like some cheap asshole that is just going to use her love and not pay her for her help, you decided to give her 10 million for the fuel you are going to use for the span of 2 years. This scenario right here is the only way you are ever going to get diesel for 2 years work in Nigeria under 10 million. Okay, oh look, we're at 132 million. You are going to have to create a food source for this your crew members, because you do not want them to leave work to go and look for food. Since they are not laborers, you should not be expecting them to eat food of just 200 naira. So let's say 300 naira. That is much better, right? So 300 naira times your staff times the number of days they are going to work in 2 years is going to be 14.4 million. Let's just say 14 million, not to scare away our investors, okay?
Plus them Christmas and this one day holidays.
Yes. You are going to need cleaners and security men. I do not have the time to do that calculation, so let's just leave that as 1M for 2 years. 1M. That's 147 million naira. You are going to pay for other softwares you are going to use, like Maya, Photoshop, Havoc, etc., because there is no way you are going to finish this game in 2 years if you don't use this product. So let's just give that to another 2 million. Now, nobody in this day and age is going to make a AAA game without hiring good voice actors. Therefore, let's say you are going to hire people like Olu Jacobs, Genevieve and this guy. I know a few of you people must have rolled your eyes by the names I just called. But remember, smallest possible manner. Good luck hiring people like Troy Baker and Kiefer Sutherland. The idea that these names I call are just going to take only 20 million for your budget is laughable. Because I haven't even talked about flying them over and lodging them in a hotel that fits their standard. So we are just going to give it at 20 million. Which brings us to 169 million. I haven't even talked of the studio you are going to rent to do the voiceover. Let's just say one of your friends is going to help you do it for free. Motion capture is something we don't do in this country, so you're going to have to buy equipment for that and you're going to pay the motion capture actors. Let's agree all of that is going to cost 20 million. Which brings us to the most important thing in any product: marketing. Because if nobody have heard of your game, that game is already dead. Now, AAA gaming companies' marketing budget for any game is always close to the same amount they use or the whole budget for creating the game. So if they created a game for 10 million, the budget for marketing should be another 10 million. Let's say for the marketing of this product, we are going to need about kind of half of the entire budget of this game. So that's 95 million for marketing. I just thought of something stupid. Imagine if you started creating this game during Good Luck's era and now it's in Buhari's era. I mean, you started buying Coke $60, now it's $100. This figure 284 million that's making a lot of you guys eyes pop is not even up to $1 million. This figure is just enough money to create a high-end indie game. This our budget right here is just a little bit above the budget for Hyper Light Drifter. A true AAA game costs between $75 to $100 million. And even if we are going to go with the cheapest AAA game of this generation, Hellblade, that's still $9 million. If you convert it to Nigerian money, it's above 3 billion naira. And if we are going to go with the budget they used to create Grand Theft Auto 5, which is $265 million, you convert that to naira, that is
what you say. That you only meant well.
We can't have a AAA game in this country because nobody's either passionate enough or crazy enough to sink that kind of money in a project. So any upcoming Nigerian gaming company should focus on making smaller games on maybe mobile or even on the Switch. Not because they are cheap, but that is the only way you'll be able to acquire loyal fans. EA knows that we'll keep buying Need for Speed, although they know that arcade racing games are dead. Although even we know arcade racing games are dead. Why? Because they have loyal fans. Most of the AAA game companies we have today did not start big. They started small, and so should you. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe to Sky City Bay. I'm Zansu Hira. So let's talk about this in the comment section. Do you think Nigerians should actually engage in this, or is actually a lost cause? Or do you guys play Nigerian mobile games? Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay dangerous, people.